Today, our whole team made an appointment to go to a famous vegetable hot pot restaurant. As soon as we entered the restaurant, the first feeling was an airy, spacious space, neat and clean tables and chairs, very comfortable to prepare for a long hot pot meal. And the special thing about this restaurant is the extremely rich vegetable line, full of seasonal vegetables. The whole group had just arrived, and before sitting for long, they excitedly went to the counter to choose vegetables. To be honest, it is rare to find a restaurant with such a vegetable line. From water spinach, green mustard, sweet mustard, watercress, to exotic wild vegetables. Especially the mushroom line. Enoki mushrooms, chicken thigh mushrooms, abalone mushrooms, straw mushrooms, all were fresh. Just looking at them was appealing. The whole group kept taking a little. The other person took more, so the vegetable tray was full. The green color mixed with the white color of the mushrooms, looking cool and stimulating the taste buds. While everyone was busy choosing vegetables, back at the table, there were already carefully prepared dishes. A plate of chicken cut into bite-sized pieces, a plate of bright red beef belly, interspersed with white fat veins, then a plate of fresh chicken eggs, a plate of shiny shrimp, crispy white squid, and thinly sliced fish. Everything was arranged neatly on the table, making everyone want to start immediately. The hot pot was brought out, steaming. The broth was light and clear, with a faint aroma of simmered bones, mixed with the natural sweetness of vegetables. Taking a sip, the first feeling was a light sweetness, coolness, completely not greasy. Unlike spicy or greasy hot pots, the vegetable hot pot here is light. The more you eat, the more comfortable you feel, not heavy at all. We started to put each type of vegetable into the pot. The fresh green water spinach, when dipped in the hot pot water, retained its crispiness. When cooked, the Chinese cabbage is soft, but not mushy, and has a sweet taste, especially the mushrooms. Enoki mushrooms are both chewy and sweet. The king oyster mushrooms are crunchy. The oyster mushrooms are soft. Soaked in hot pot broth, the sweetness spreads wherever you chew. The feeling of eating vegetables here is not boring because there are so many types to change constantly, and each type has its own flavor. Every time a batch of vegetables is added, the aroma from the hot pot rises, mixed with the smell of chicken, beef, and seafood. The beef belly dish is dropped into the boiling pot. The meat is cooked quickly, and as soon as you pick it up, the meat is soft and melts. The light fat mixes with the sweet hot pot broth, making everyone exclaim. The chicken is firm, and every bite is sweet, not mushy, but on the contrary, chewy, firm, very suitable for dipping in hot pot. The fresh shrimp is bright red when cooked. Peel off the shell to reveal the firm, sweet meat. Take a bite, and you can clearly feel the natural sweetness of the sea. The squid is crispy, crunchy with every bite, combined with the hot pot broth to highlight the sweet taste. The fish is thinly sliced. When dropped in, the broth becomes even sweeter. Each piece of fish meat is soft, melting in the mouth. Sitting at this restaurant for a long time is not boring because hot pot is a slow-paced way of eating, sipping each chopstick of vegetable, each piece of mushroom, eating and chatting. The interesting thing is the more you eat, the more delicious it becomes, the more attractive it becomes, because the hot pot broth is not cloudy or heavy, but on the contrary, it becomes naturally sweeter from all the ingredients. A long timer later, when we were almost full, the whole group kept passing around picking up more mushrooms and vegetables. No one felt boring because all the ingredients were fresh. The bunches of vegetables were continuously added from the line counter, so they were always green, crispy, without any feeling of wilting or being left for too long. If spicy hot pot makes people crave but quickly get bored, the good thing about vegetable hot pot here is that you can eat a lot, eat comfortably, without worrying about being full. The sweet taste of vegetables and mushrooms mixed with seafood, chicken, and beef makes the meal last for hours without feeling full. Even at the end of the meal, when you are almost full, drinking another spoonful of hot pot broth still feels delicious. Still want to eat more. The feeling of sitting in the middle of a steaming hot pot table, surrounded by plates of green vegetables, plates of red meat, fresh shrimp and fish, eating and laughing, is the essence of a cozy gathering. This restaurant is clearly very suitable for going with a group of friends or family. There are vegetables for those who like to eat lightly, meat and fish for those who want to be full, and all blend together in a sweet, cool, pleasant hot pot. Sitting and looking at the almost empty hot pot with only a few stalks of vegetables and a bit of broth left, I suddenly felt regretful. Regretful because it was so delicious, but my stomach was limited. Regretful because if we could eat forever without getting bored, the whole group would probably sit until late at night. But that was also why the meal left an aftertaste. It was like a good piece of music. No need to be too flashy, just need a suitable, natural melody. But when it ended, it still resonated in the listener's heart. Walking out of the restaurant, I clearly felt one thing. Not having to eat a lot of meat or expensive food is delicious. Sometimes, just a pot of green vegetable hot pot with just enough meat and fish is enough to have a meal that I will remember forever. Eating well is not only because of the taste, but also because of the comfort, because of the reunion, and because of the bit of peace that the meal brings.